the plane. Okay. It's better to keep it especially the front. Yeah. So first we have to set the wheelbase. That is 45 centimeter.
Sir, please go step by step. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, can you go slow, sir? We don't know Fusion 360 actually. Some of us.
Okay.
So from step by step, where from where to pick what? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So please go step by step.
So you guys would have opened Fusion 360, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone is ready with Fusion 360. Those who have, please practice. Those who do not have Fusion 360, will be giving you the recorded video. You can practice. If you have any doubt, please, after that, you can connect with us. Okay. So please listen carefully. And those who have Fusion 360, please follow him. Jareen sir, you also please go step by step. Okay.
Okay. So everyone is in this particular screen, right? The screen that I'm sharing right now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's this create sketch, right? Create sketch in the solid fish. You have, everyone has this thing, right?
Yeah, done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Sir,
just click.
1 minute, sir. I'm just now launching. It's opening.
Okay, cool. Just let me know once you launch it.
So you said 450 mm, right?
Yeah, 450 mm.
Okay.
Sir, in real world, F450 will be coming with an integrated PCB, no, sir?
For F450, it has an integrated PCB.
Can we design that also over here, or like just the outline shape, sir?
Here we'll be doing the outline shape, but I mean, here it's just the design. So we usually 3D print the design once we do it from here. So I mean, for that you need different materials, right? If you wanna use it as a power distribution board as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that will greatly reduce the mass of the payload and all. So that's actually a good thing. Yeah. But there's a lot of soldering stuff to be done.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. It's launched, sir. I'm having the same screen.
Yeah,
sir.
okay. So you have this create sketch symbol, right? Just click it. Select the front frame, the front plane. Done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now there's this create section here where you have a lot of options like line, rectangle, circle, arc, polygon, ellipse, and so basically here we'll be using the line, the rectangle, the circles, arc, the circular pattern, and the mirror. So these are some of the major things we'll be using here. So first we'll be defining the wheelbase for our drone. So you could go to the circle and select the center diameter circle. So there's a lot of methods you could use to draw a circle, but here we'll be using the center diameter circle. So once you click it, you could just drag it, and there's this mm that you could choose. Type 450 there, and if you click enter, you'll be getting a circle with 450 mm diameter.
Everyone is following?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I'm not getting that sketch option, sir. I'm getting only till tools.
Okay, first you have to click the create sketch button.
Yes, sir.
I think
sir.
Yeah,
I
it's fine, right?
No,
now,
sir, it's not coming, sir.
Fine. When you click the create sketch, you have to select the plane, right? You would have done that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Once you click the plane, you'll get the sketch option.
Oh, okay, sir.
I got it right. Okay. So after that, create a circle with 450 mm diameter.
Sir, I have made a
Yeah.
circle, but I didn't get the 450 diameter. But how I can edit, sir?
Uh, Near the circle, there's an option called sketch dimension in the sketch itself. You can see that, right?
Sketch.
Let's
Yes, sir.
say you haven't mentioned the 450. You could click the sketch dimension, select the circle, and then there you could type 450.
So can you show again, sir?
Yeah, just a second. That's line, rectangles, and all right. There's a sketch dimension option. Just click that, and then click the circle. To click that, that'll be the dimension for it. Click enter, type the dimension, click enter again. That's it. Got it?
Have you got it, boy? Those who have asked a doubt, have you got it now? That you proceed then.
Okay. So actually, we'll be that's two type of lines here. One will be the lines which we're gonna use to build the drone, and the other half is just the construction lines. So basically, the wheelbase, we are not gonna build a wheelbase. So we'll be making it into a construction line. In the right side, there's a sketch palette, right? Once you click the circle, there'll be a sketch palette which has the line type, look at, and all. So there you just click it to be the construction line. If you do that, you will get dotted lines instead of a full circle. Full thickness.
What is the difference between that line type?
Yes, ma'am. When we extrude the design, these lines will get omitted.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll be extruding this as well.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So you guys are able to do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Sir, can I come again? Can I come again, please?
okay, just a second. So now you have a complete circle. You're going to make it into a construction line by clicking the constructions in the line type. That's a sketch palette in which there's this line type construction. Just click it. Done?
Done, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now we'll be concentrating on one quarter of the drone frame, which means we'll be building 1/4 of the base plate, the motor and the wing for it, and then we'll use one tool to just mirror all the other three sides. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Now again, click the line option. Click the line option. And from the center, just draw a line crossing the wheelbase. Done.
So there is normal or construction type line?
Yeah, we'll be changing it to construction. Even this will be a construction line.
So the length of the line, sir?
Just make sure that it cuts the wheelbase. That's it.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. Yeah. So once you have done that, go to the sketch dimension. Click the line that you just drew. Just a second. Okay. Before that, we'll be drawing a line here as well, crossing the wheelbase again. That will be a construction line as well. Two lines like this. Done.
Have you all completed till this 2 lines?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now go to the sketch dimension. and select both the lines that we just draw, and then select the degree to be 135.
So how to select the degree, sir? Can you show?
Select both the lines. I mean, first click the sketch dimension.
Okay, sir.
Sketch dimension, and then select the first line, followed by selecting the second line as well. Done. And then click enter. Enter, type 135, click enter again. So now we'll be drawing the motor thing. So just click the place where the wheelbase and this particular line converges, and then let's keep it to be 60 mm, and then click enter. And this will be a normal line. It's because we want this to be part of our design. Done?
Sir, can you repeat?
Just a second. Okay. So the wheelbase and this particular line intersects at one point, right? At that point, we'll be keeping that as the center and drawing a circle to mount the motors in. Keep that to be 60 mm and click enter.
Sir, while you were giving the dimension to the angle, sir, mine is coming for a length, sir, not the angle, sir.
No. Once you click one particular line, you shouldn't press enter. You have to click the other line and then press enter. If you do that, you will get the angle. If you select one particular line and click enter, it will give length. You want me to do it again? Just click sketch dimension, click the first line. Now you will be getting the length, but don't click enter. Select the next line as well. Now we'll be getting the angle. Got it?
Sir, that 60 line,
Yeah.
I'm only getting the one side, not the other side.
Other side essence, I don't understand.
Sir, I mean the total, the center is the middle part, right?
I think he's not getting the above circle, Jaren.
Okay, you're getting
inside.
Only half the line I'm getting.
Okay, just do this. Create circle. Click the center diameter circle. Then go to this intersection point of this line and the wheelbase, and then drag it. Click 60, enter. Are you getting it now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So this will be a normal line. It's because we want this to be part of our design. So, yeah. So now we'll be doing the mounting holes for the motors. Just click the center point of the actual motor holding thing and make it 10 mm. From the center, a circle with 10 mm.
Sir, can you repeat this again, sir?
So you have the circle here. You'll be making another small circle with a 10 mm to mount the motors. So the motors will actually have five holes, in which the four holes will be used to mount it with screws with the frame. So this will be the first hole, around which we'll be drawing 4 more holes. You're able to do this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we'll be dividing this circle into 4 parts so that we could make a very symmetrical arrangement of symmetrical arrangement of the other 4 holes. Okay. So for that, select the line option.
So, sir, these are not constructed lines, sir.
No, nothing now is going to be constructed. It's going to be a normal line. It's because we want this holes to be in our design, right?
Sir, construction lines are used for reference points.
Yeah, it's just for the reference. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you have made this small circle as well, right?
Sir, what is diameter of bigger circle?
The bigger circle is 60 centimeter, 60 mm. Done till this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So now go to the line option. Okay, or else let's do one thing. Just leave that. You would have already drawn a line here, right? A construction line for reference, cutting the wheelbase. We're going to build one circle. Go to the slot option, the create slot, center to center slot. You guys are able to take that, right? Go to create slot, center to center slot. Randomly select one point in this line and then another point 5 mm from the first point and just drag it off so that you'll get something like this, something like a capsule shape. You're getting this, right?
So do it
Yes,
once
sir.
again.
Yeah, 1 second. Go to create slot, center to center slot. So basically with this, we have to select 2 centers to draw this particular capsule. So one, select somewhere in that line, and the second one, 5 mm from the first line. Click enter, and then if you drag it, you'll get this shape. Getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now here again, type 5 mm. Click enter. So now you'll be getting this shape. Did everyone get this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
The dimensions are 2 5 mm.
Everything is 5 mm. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay,
The
sir. Got it,
distance
sir.
between, yeah, okay. So now we'll be using something called circular pattern to replicate this this particular capsule in all the 4 other sides as well. Okay. So go to create circular pattern.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So what's like the distance between like the center of the main circle and this slot?
Yeah. So we have to fix that as well. 1 second. Go to sketch dimension. Click the first circle. Make it 10 mm. Or let it be 15 mm. 15 mm. Basically, for this, you have to look into the correct mounting pattern of all the motors. For example, you cannot use this same pattern for T motors and for the Emax motors. They have different mounting configurations. So this is just a sample thing we are doing, so it's fine. But when you're doing an actual drone frame, you have to look into its own data sheet and then do the dimensions. Get it right? Okay. So this one is done, right? Everyone has done this, right? One slot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So now go to create again, circular pattern. Here we'll be selecting this full capsule, the full slot. So it basically has 4 pods, the 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. Has everyone selected that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So once again.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is basically the 4 objects that we're gonna make into a pattern. So here you have the center point, which will be fixing around which the pattern will be replicated. So click the center pattern in the circular pattern that you see in the right side. Center point, click that. Then go to this center point from where we drew all the big and the small circles. Select that. Done to this.
Sir, can you repeat the line point?
Okay, 1 second. So go to create circular pattern. Here we'll be selecting the objects which we want to replicate. Okay, this is the first part, second, third, and fourth. So these are the objects that we're going to replicate. Once you have selected all these 4, you have to go to the center point and click select. Once you have done that, click the center from which we built all the other circles. You have to click the center. Done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now there will be a small quantity drop box, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Click 4 there. 4 and then enter. Done.
Done, sir.
Yeah. So now you have all the mounting holes for the motors. So that's done. Everyone did this, right?
Sir, can you repeat again, sir?
Go to create circular pattern. You have to select all the 4 objects. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you select all the 4 objects, go to the center point. Where you will be clicking the center point here. That is the line we drew earlier, and the circle, the wheelbase, the intersection point is the center. Click that. You're able to do till this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then click type 4 on this the quantity drop down box, and then click enter. Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll be drawing 1/4 of the base part. Select the rectangle option. Go to create rectangle, 2-point rectangle. Create rectangle, 2-point rectangle. Selected?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Go to the center point of the complete design and drag it towards your right side, towards the left side. And then click enter. So you got a rectangle or square like this, right? I mean, later we could set the dimensions according to all this, but You got a design like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now go to the sketch dimension. Make all this 40 mm. All the 4 sides to be 40 mm. Done.
I'm not able to understand again, sir, that how you
The
created how you copied that center point, sir.
center point. Till where did you do? Like till which part have you completed?
Sir, I made yeah.
Okay. Go to create. So stop me where you're not able to.
Slot, yes, sir. Sir, center slot I have made, sir.
Okay, you're able to do that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you got all the 4 things, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you don't know about the this rectangle,
No, sir, I didn't able to get that how you copied that center to center point. Yeah, what you said, sir.
Oh, the first slot itself.
Yes, sir.
So I tell him clearly so that he can, rectify your doubt. Where exactly you are stuck?
So is it?
Sir, I
copying?
just have made just one part, sir.
Okay, you
I
did
want to
one,
copy
right?
it.
You did
Yes, sir.
one.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So in this particular situation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So go to create circular pattern and have this object and center point options, right?
Jaren, 1 minute.
Yes.
Guys, when he is explaining, please listen so that you won't get any doubt. Ask him some time so that he will wait. But when he is explaining, if you are doing parallelly, you won't get it. Right? So please wait. Guy who have asked doubt, please first listen how he is doing. See it. Then you just do. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Jaren, you
Yes, ma'am.
okay, yeah.
So there's this objects and center point option, right? Click the objects, select all the 4 slot points. Okay, do that, Sam. You have done this. You clicked it, right?
Wait, sir. I didn't
Okay.
Create 10 circle, then center to center diameter circle, sir.
I don't get you. I mean, you didn't do this design, no?
Yeah, I did the design, sir.
Okay, so you have selected the objects, right?
Yes, sir.
The 4 objects.
Yes,
so
sir.
now select the center point.
Center point. Yes, sir.
Once you click that, go to the center, click it. Once you click that, you'll get 3 slots like this. You got this?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now type 4 there instead of 3.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, on setting the dimension of the rectangle, I am getting an error.
Okay.
Adding this dimension will over constrain the sketch.
Just a second. So when you're trying to draw the rectangle, do you actually get this dimensions down and other sides? The 60, 60, all these dimensions?
No, sir.
Okay, you don't get this. So you have randomly created a rectangle. Go to sketch dimension 40.
Sir, I got the same error, sir, first. Then I got it rectified, sir.
Okay.
Because like my rectangle already had dimensions.
Okay, already had.
But still I was trying to give dimensions so that I became.
Okay. So if you have already given a dimension by mistake, just delete that. Click the dimension, press the delete button. The dimension will go. Or else double click. Okay, or else you could do this. Set a dimension, double click it, you could edit the dimension again. Are you able to do that? Person got that error.
Sir, now I'm getting it.
Yeah, okay, fine. Make sure everything is 40 mm. So everyone has completed till this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So now go to the line option. And then draw a line like this, cutting the square.
Sir, what is the dimension of this square, sir?
Of the square or of this line?
Square, sir.
The square is 40 cross 40.
Okay, sir.
And then cut a line like this.
So just a random line?
Yeah, just a random line. I will set the dimensions once you cut it. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
sir.
change it into a construction line.
Yes.
And then we'll set the dimensions for this. Go to sketch dimension, select this point and the point. Okay, we'll keep it 25. Okay, 25 mm. This distance will be 25 mm. Similarly, this will be 25 mm as well. Is everyone able to do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, again the error is coming.
So you would have defined the dimension by mistake somewhere. Have you?
Sir, what should I do now?
See, if there is a dimension that's already there, either double click it so that you could edit the. Okay, if you are not able to double click it, select the dimension, press delete so that dimension will get deleted. Once you do that, go to sketch dimension again, select this spot, and now you will be able to give a dimension for it.
No, sir, it is not working.
Just okay, or else okay, go okay. Either instead of doing that line, go to the points option. In the create, there is point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, click that. Just put 2 points on the squares. You're able to do that, right?
Yes, sir.
2 random points. Now try to fix the dimensions for these points. Same 25 mm.
No, sir. Again, it is showing error.
What error is it showing? I mean, you deleted the line, right?
Yes, sir. I deleted the dimension.
Okay, so now you are clicking from this point to the dots, right? To the
Yes,
points.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, for that, there's error coming now.
Anish, you try from the first, no? From the rectangle, I mean, from the square
Okay,
part.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay,
Try
ma'am.
it because of you, like, he has to.
Okay, ma'am. Fine. Continue.
Okay. So now you have 2 points here, and now we'll be connecting these points with the motor using something called as arc. Go to create arc, 3-point arc. Click that. Done.
Guys, please respond when he is asking questions, please.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So now select the point in the square, and then click the point in the center base, the wheel base, where the motor holding thing will be intersecting. Select that as well. Once you select that, you will get this arc kind of thing. Is everyone getting it?
Yes, sir. Can you repeat, sir?
Go to create arc, 3-point arc. Select the point which you created in this square, and then go to the wheel base, click it. Basically the point where the wheelbase and the motor intersects. Selected?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now go towards this line, not away from it, towards it, and then click enter.
So should the arc touch the line or?
Pardon?
Should the arc go very close to the line or touch the line?
No need to touch the line.
Okay.
Yeah, just closer to the line. Three-point arc, the point to the center base. Make sure that this arc doesn't cross the motor. Okay. You get it right?
Yes, sir. Dimension, sir.
It doesn't matter. It's just the wing where the ESCs will be kept, right? So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So everyone has done this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now go to create, mirror. So once you click the mirror, there will be a mirror palette that opens in the right side. It's very similar to the circular pattern where we'll have to select the mirror line and the objects which you want to mirror. So the object we want to mirror will be this line. Select it. Done.
Sir, the third point can be keep anywhere.
Pardon?
In the 3-point arc, the third point you can keep anywhere, sir.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay,
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Is there like a specific junction for that line?
For which line?
For the arc, sir.
Yeah, junction is the third point.
Sir, is there a dimension, sir, for the arc?
No. Just that it has to intersect the rectangle, the square, and the wheelbase.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So once you have done that, go to create, mirror, click mirror, and then this mirror palette will open, where we'll have to select the objects and the mirror line. In the objects, click the objects, and then select this particular line, the arc that we just created. Selected?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So now the mirror line will be this construction line. And then click OK. So once you do that, you'll be getting another line as well, connecting the perfect wing for. Okay. Has everyone done till this?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I explain mirroring again, sir?
Yeah, just a second. Go to create, mirror. This is the object, and the mirror line will be this, and then click OK.
Okay.
Has everyone completed till this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So basically, we'll be keeping a big shop in this particular frame. So this is the base. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Fine. So go to the. You can see this scissors symbol, right? Trim in the sketch itself. Near the create, that's modify. In the
Yes, sir.
modify, there'll be a trim option.
Yes.
Click it. Then you could cut all these extra lines. Are you able to do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Or you could also remove this particular line. Done.
Yes, sir. Done.
That's it. So now, so this will be your the 1/4 of our drone frame. Now you have to click somewhere in the middle of this full part, and all the thing will be highlighted. Have you clicked that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go to create circular pattern. Create circular pattern, and you have to select all these objects. Just drag and select everything. So it basically has 68 objects. Done.
Done, sir.
Yeah.
Wait, sir. Create then.
Create circular pattern. Once you click that, this palette will open, where you have to drag all the objects, and there will be 68 objects total.
So I think you're on mute.
You guys are not able to hear me? Hello?
You're
Just
audible.
audible.
Now audible.
Okay. So you dragged everything, right? Drag the whole thing.
So for me, it's showing just 64. No problem. 64.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, maybe you would have used a line, I guess, instead of 2
Yeah,
points.
I've used line.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So the thing is, you have selected 68 points. If you just double click a point, it will go off. Okay. So I've selected it. If you click again, it will go. Okay. So now we have selected everything, but we don't want this center point to be replicated. It's because it's a center. That will be our reference. So just double click it so that will be removed from the replication. Done. So how much of objects you had, it will be reduced by 1 now. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now go to the center point.
Remove the constructed line as well, right?
The construction line, okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just a construction line, just for reference. Doesn't matter. So now in the center point, click the line, click the dot that you just removed. Done. So once you click it, you'll get those 3 wings.
So we have to make 3, sir.
No, you'll be making 4. You're making quadcopter, right? So the quantity will be 4. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
and then
sir.
click enter so that you'll get the base part of it. And then you could remove all these 4 lines using the trim button that we already used. In the modify the trim, just remove these lines. Done.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. So now you could exit the sketch. Oh, no. Wait. So here will be, okay. Go to the
So
center.
we could use any software to create the sketch.
Yeah. I mean, I personally prefer Fusion 360, but you could use SolidWorks as well.
Okay.
Any software. The thing about Fusion 360 is it has a cloud here, so we could store all our designs in the cloud itself. So anyone without Fusion 360 can also view your design using the Google. So it'll be quite easier, and to collaborate and all it'll be quite easy, because if you change a design, the other person can access your design from the cloud and edit it as well. So that's basically why I use Fusion 360. But yeah, you could use any softwares. So basically this is our base frame, and we'll be having a top plate as well. So here we'll be having motors, ESCs, and the PICSOC, and the power distribution board. The PICSOC and GPS will be kept in the top plate, which we'll be designing now, and we will be needing scans for the top plate, for which we'll be creating some 4 holes now. Okay. So go to center diameter circle. And then in the construction line, just draw a 10 mm circle, a normal circle, not a construction circle. Done?
Yes, sir.
So go to sketch dimension.
Sir, where we have to draw?
In this construction line.
Anywhere?
So, yeah, anywhere. We'll position it using the sketch dimension once you draw the circle. So once you draw the circle, select its center and the corner point here, and set this to be 15 mm. Similarly, select this center point to this point, and this will be 10 mm. Done?
Yes.
Has everyone done this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll be using the circular pattern again, using this as a center to draw 3 more circles. Go to create circular pattern. This will be our object. Go to center point, select this, and we have to change the quantity to 4, and then click enter. So we're getting 4.4 circles here. Has everyone got this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this will be the base plates sketch. Now you could check the fit. Yeah.
So I have a small query, sir. So could you just tell me the dimensions inside this? I didn't quite get it.
Dimension of?
Well, the starting square and then the outer radius.
Sorry, I don't get you. You're talking about the circle, no?
No, sir.
You're asking about the square which we have drawn starting.
Yes.
Initially.
Yes.
That is 40 cross 40.
That's 40 cross 40 for 1/4. So the total dimension would be 80 cross 80.
Okay. And the outer radius?
The outer radius, the wheel base, so?
Yes.
That's 450 mm.
And then the inside ones.
The motors,
Yes.
Oh, that's 60 mm diameter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the holes?
The holes, this is 10 mm.
And then
10 mm. And there will be this slot which is 15. The first, there will be a slot with 2 dots, which will be 5 mm in distance. And the first dot and the circle's center will be 15 mm.
Sorry, sir, 5 mm in distance?
Yeah. And then the first slot's dot and the circle center will be 15 mm.
15 mm.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Darren, you can share this design, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can share this design.
When you're sharing, they can, see the dimensions.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
okay, sure.
So once you got all these 4 holes as well, click the finish sketch button. Finish sketch. Done?
Sir, can you do it again, sir? What you done?
Yeah. So here, once the 4 holes are made, click the finish sketch. So once you click the finish sketch, the sketch option will be removed and will be taken back to the solid, right? Yeah. So there's this option called create sketch, which we initially used to create the sketch. Next to that, there will be extrude option. Click that. And then select the drone. And enter 5 mm. So this is basically the thickness of the 2D drawing that we have done. And then click enter and you'll get the sketch of it. Has everyone done it?
Sir, where 5 mm?
Yes, sir.
Wait. So you click extrude, select the drone. Once you select the drone, there'll be this option where you could type the distance to extrude, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Select 5 there, enter. That's it. So everyone has done till this, right? So you could actually save your design if you want. Otherwise, just give it a name, enter save. That's it. So now this is the base part. We'll have to do a top part for this, on which we'll be keeping the PICSOC and the GPS. Okay. So go to sketch again, create sketch. This time it's going to be for the top plate. You have clicked this, right? Create sketch. Selected.
Sir, how are you moving this?
Oh, no. I mean, that's just click create sketch.
Okay, sir.
And then you'll be clicking it such a way that it's the plane is on the drone. You know, when you get this plane, right click. Okay. So what
sorry.
you do is, yeah.
Hello. So for extruding -5 or 5, sir?
5.
Okay.
Yeah. Create sketch. Select the plane on which the drone is. Done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now right click. Yeah, right click. That'll be the offset plane, right? Right click on the drone, click the offset plane. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now just give 20 mm. No, give 50 mm.
Sir, I gave 20, sir. Like how to edit it now, sir?
Okay, just if you click Control Z, it will go back to the.
Oh.
Yes, sir, given, sir.
Okay. So now if you could see that your 50 mm above your plane is 50 mm above the initial frame. Okay. So now in this particular plane, we'll be designing the top plate. So once everyone has come to this plane, let me know.
Yes, sir.
So could you repeat the step?
Yeah, just a second. Okay, just select the drone. Once you have extruded it, right click, offset plane, and then type 50, enter. That's it.
So for me, after that exploding, that holes are not coming, sir.
We don't have to explode, we have to offset them.
No, you're talking about after the sketch, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you have this. You have the sketch. Click extrude 5 mm, and then sometimes even this would be selected. If it is selected, you have to unselect it. Got it? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So you guys are able to offset the plane, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So in this plane, click the create sketch again. So we're gonna create a sketch in this particular plane now. Once you click it, you will be. Yeah, you have to select this particular plane. That is the top plane, and the sketch option will open. Done?
Yes, sir.
So now go to create rectangle, center rectangle. Go to the center and just draw a square. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The dimensions?
Yeah. Dimensions will be, make it 80 cross 80.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we'll have to trace this all these 4 circles again. Go to the center diameter circle. When you move your mouse, there'll be this cross symbol, which means that that's the center for the bottom plate. When you find that center, just draw a circle of 10 mm. Got it?
Sir, excuse
yeah.
sir, how are you able to choose the length at the same time? So because I have to provide the length at the
You have to go to the sketch dimension.
No, sir, you are giving the
I'm
length at the
giving
same
it
time.
that itself. There's actually some option which I don't exactly remember. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Maybe I will look into that and I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you guys are able to draw this circle, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah. So now we'll again use the circular pattern to replicate all the other three circles. Go to circular pattern, select this object, go to center point and click the center so that you get three circles here. Make it 4, enter. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now click finish sketch. Done?
Sir,
yeah.
After finishing the sketch, my grid lines are not. After they finishing the sketch, sir, my grid lines are not removing, sir. It is there only.
Okay, but the sketch is removed, right?
Yes, sir.
Just ignore that. That's not a big
Sir,
yeah.
the weighting increase the thickness of the top plate, sir. The thickness of the top plate.
The thickness of the top plate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll be giving extrude and giving it a thickness. Yeah, so someone asked about the grid, right? That's this grid and snaps option there below. You're able to see that?
Wait, sir.
Yeah, go there and then I mean, you could just remove the layout grid if you don't want. So now we have finished the sketch. That's this option extrude that we used to extrude our base plate earlier. Click that. And then click the top plate. Extrude by 5 mm.
A second.
So now we have a top plate and the base plate. Now we'll have to give threads to this to both the holes so that we could put a stand and we could nut it off. Okay. So for that, go to create. In create, there's this option called thread. Select it. Yeah. Once you select the threads, select all this force holes. Similarly, select all the 4 holes of the base plate as well.
Sir, can you tell again, sir, please?
Okay. So go to create, thread, and you'll have to select all the 8 holes for threading. 4 in the top plate and 4 in the base.
Sir, it is not selecting more than.
Press Control and then left click. Shutter.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So once you select that, there's a lot of options like the thread size, the designation of the threads. Just ignore it for now. Just click OK, so that you'll get this standardized thread dimensions. Click OK. And then if you zoom in, you could see that you have threadings made. Everyone has done this, right?
Sir.
Yeah.
For me, sir, the diagram is not looking like realistic. My diagram is like outlining all the lines, sir.
Outlining?
Sir, it is not like smooth, sir. Like it is for yours, it is looking like a realistic part, sir. But for me, it's looking like a outline and everything, sir. Every line is outline. How to do that, sir? How to do
something like this, sir. Is your design something like this?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir. He's talking about the texture, sir. Like their model texture.
Okay, the material or the appearance, right? The appearance of the design, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there's this option called bodies, right?
Body.
In your left side, origin, bodies, sketches,
yes,
construction. Go to bodies. So the body one will be the base plates, base plate, and the body two will be the top plate, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So select body one, right click, and there will be an appearance option. Click it, and you could put whatever appearance you want, aluminum texture or copper or whatever, plastic or whatever. Okay. By default, I'm using steel, so that's why I get this texture.
Okay, sir.
So till threading, everyone has done it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we'll be creating the stands for this, for connecting both, for holding both the top and bottom plate. Click the top plate. Go to sketch. Done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now go to center diameter circle.
Sir, we have to make the again, sir.
What happened?
We have to make that again, sir, or you are explaining that again, sir?
No. Now we are going to make the stands that connects the top and the bottom plate.
Oh.
So it's going to be the same circle that we're going to do again and extrude it as a cylinder this time. Last time we used it to cut the design. Now we'll be using it as a cylinder. Just give that 10 mm for the circle. Or just reduce it because we threaded. Let's make it 8 mm. Okay. Or yeah, 8 mm. Or 9 mm. Keep it as 9 mm. Everyone is able to do that, right? Just the same way how we did it for the top plate. Done?
So once again, please.
Yeah,
what to do?
Yeah. You want me to repeat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have the top plate. Click the top plate. Create sketch. Here we'll be creating 4 circles that we created last time for the top plate. So when you move around this circle, you'll be getting a circle, which means that that's the center point. Okay. So there, click 9 mm, give a 9 mm circle. Done?
Yes, sir.
So now again, you could go to the circular pattern, create 4 circles, select the object, give the center point. Quantity will be 4, and there'll be these 4 circles created.
So, but previously we have done with 10, no, sir?
Yeah, we did with 10 mm, but then we gave threading, right?
Oh, that's why that got reduced.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
why we
thank
had
you.
to give it.
Sir, can you zoom in on the circular? Sir?
It's 9 mm.
Oh, okay.
9 mm.
Well done, sir.
Okay. So now click on Finish Sketch. Go to the Extrude option. So here in the Extrude palette, that's okay. Select all the 4 planes, all the 4 holes. Done.
So the holes for the 9 mm circles, sir.
Yeah, the 9 mm holes. Yeah, the newly created sketches. Selected.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here in the Extrude palette, there are a lot of options like start, direction. So go to direction. That's one side. Change it to 2 sides. Change the direction to 2 sides. Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now for the side one, make the distance to be 20 mm or no, 15 mm. And for side 2, make it to be 60 mm. Or you have set all these dimensions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
So
in the
15 mm on the top.
sorry, I'm not able to hear you.
Why 15 mm on the top?
Why 15 mm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna use a nut to tighten it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So again, we'll be threading this stand as well. So once you have done this, there's this operation symbol here. It's in join right now. Change it to new body.
Sir, can we give the side 1 and side 2 again, sir?
Yeah, the side 1 is 15 mm. Side 2 is 60 mm.
60?
Yeah, 60.
Yes, sir, done, sir.
Okay. Now in the operations, it will be in join. You have to select new body. And then click OK.
Sir, I have clicked OK already, but I didn't. So
no, you have to click Control Z and do it again. Control Z, go to Extrude again. Select all the 4 newly created holes. Direction will be 2 sides, 15 and 60. And then in the operation, select new body.
So
then click OK. So the left side, you have this bodies option, right? There will be this body 1, which is the base plate. 2 will be the top plate. And 3, 4, 5, 6 will be the stands. So this is the same for everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
you could
sir.
actually double click the body 1. If you double click, you could just change it to, just give it a name. Base part, top plate. All this you could change it to stand 1, 2, 3, 4. So that could be done. So now we'll have to do some threading for the top plate so that we could nut it off. Okay. So now just select body 6, 5, 4, and 3. Control and then click all these 4.
So could you repeat?
So in the bodies, select the body 3, body 4, body 5, and body 6. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you select all this, right click, and in the bottommost, there will be isolate option. Click that. So once you click that, the top plate and bottom plate will.
It's
yeah. Yeah. So you have isolated the stands, right?
No, sir. How you exclude all the things, sir? Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. You haven't extruded, huh?
No, sir.
I mean, you didn't extrude the stands.
Yes, sir. After selecting all 4, sir, what we have to do, sir?
Okay. One second.
No, sir. No need to do that, sir.
Jarin?
Oh, okay. You're talking about the stand. Yes, sir.
Jarin, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Okay. How many minutes more, Jarin? Because almost 10 hours passed.
Yeah, it's almost done, sir. Almost done. Just some
Almost
threadings and that's it, sir.
Okay, fine then, fine. Continue.
Yeah, okay,
and
sir.
one more small information I will say after that we can continue.
Yeah,
Dear
sure.
participants, I'll try to get these videos within tomorrow or day after tomorrow, because tomorrow is Sunday. Maybe Monday I will get it, and Tuesday I will share to you all the recordings. Okay, and whatever doubts you are having, please ask him. And the next week we are going to have completely like this one. That is next Saturday. We are going to take the entire tutorial session only. Okay, that's for your information. Okay, Jarin, please continue.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Sir, tutorial, sir, the one we did last week.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, the one homework, sir, last week's homework.
Those things, actually, if you are practicing, we will be very much happy about that. No need to worry about anything. Just whatever you are practicing, that one alone you submit.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Sir, after teaching this, will there be anything else being done in today's session, because I have to leave in.
No, sir, we want to give a break to you. So you can practice whatever comments just now Mr. Jarin taught to you, and whatever Mr. Raj Shegaran have communicated to you. All those things you can practice today. After this, we can wind up the session, sir. We will start on next Saturday, early morning, 9 o'clock. And then we will do all the hands-on remaining things. Is it okay, sir?
Okay. Sir, excuse me, sir.
Okay, sir. The reason I'm asking, sir, is because I have to leave because I have a quiz today. That's why.
Yeah. Please, you can leave. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
After the session, you can leave. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, morning recording also you will be uploading now, sir.
All the recordings I will give it to you within Tuesday or Wednesday. Everything will be.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, please give the info, sir, earlier, sir. Yes, because that 9 a.m. 9 a.m. information given, I think, given at I think 1 hour before, but because, sir, I didn't see WhatsApp message. So yes, sir, so that's why,
Okay,
sir.
you want it in Gmail or in WhatsApp?
No, sir. Earlier, sir, like one day earlier, sir. That's you have
Okay, just to
one day
remind you.
because,
Okay,
sir,
fine, fine.
you said, sir, 11 a.m. For tomorrow, I think, sir. But yesterday, sir. But you started at 9 today.
No, 9 is for weekend students. Okay, weekdays already I have discussed about census.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's the thing. Okay, Jarin, sorry.
Yes, sir. No,
I
no problem,
forgot to
sir.
cut that. Okay, next week we will do some, as we discussed, some analysis of the frame, and then some, if possible, SLAM also we can teach them. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure, sure.
Okay. Please continue. Aparna ma'am, once the session is over, you can end the meeting.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you guys, you have selected all the 4 stands, right? Okay, or else do one thing. Just leave all those. That's his base part and top plate, right? That's his eye symbol near it. Just click it. Those both will be isolated.
Oh, sir. Okay.
You're able to do this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now go to create thread. Select all the 4 stands, control and select. Selected. Yeah. So now in the thread palette, there is this full length, a tick mark near the full length, right? Disable it.
Sir.
Yeah. And then give a length of 10 mm. Length of 10 mm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Once you have done that, click enter. Actually, give it as 15 mm.
So, sir, after selecting the 4, what to do, sir?
Just give, okay. Create, go to thread, select all the 4. That's a full length enabled, right? Disable it. And give a length of 15 mm. And then click OK.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then you could.
So it made threads on the downward side, so not upward side.
Yeah, it's in the upward side. So to lock the top plate, and then we have to do here as well to lock the bottom as well.
Sir,
Yeah.
For me, it's made for downward plates, sir.
Oh, okay. So it's just a second.
You have to press flip, I think. Bro.
Jarin, 1 minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody said they have quiz. You can leave. If you are late, please leave. Otherwise, if you can stay, be here until he completes this.
No, ma'am. I'll leave at like 6:30.
Okay, fine then.
Thank you.
Jarin, will it be completed before that?
Yes, ma'am. It's almost done, ma'am. Almost.
Okay.
So we'll go beyond 15 mm. Like the length of the top part is 15 mm.
Oh, okay. This thing is 15 mm.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, actually the thing is, you could increase it to maybe 20 mm then. Yeah.
Yes.
So you could give 20 mm, and then you could use nut tip. So just bring back all the base plate and the top plate. Yeah. So again, you have to do the same thing for the bottom as well. We just skip that for now. I'll just tell you about the fillets. So that's this fillet option. It's just click the fillet in the solids near create. That's modify. In modify, that's this fillet option. Select it. And then you could select the top and the bottom plate. Give a 2 mm fillet, 2 or 3 mm fillet. Yeah. Your 3 mm fillet. Now you have done that, right, everyone?
Sir, can you repeat, sir? Like threading.
Okay, you have done threading, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in the top, there's a solid. Create, modify. In modify, go to fillet. Okay. Yeah. So there, select the top and the bottom plate. Keep 3 mm fillet and then click OK.
Sir, this file, it is not allowing me to make that fillet, sir.
Okay, then reduce the fillet mm to 2 maybe 2. Instead of 3, try 2. Now are you able to?
Sir, only top, sir. Like.
No, I mean it's just for your choice.
It is allowing, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's fine. Right? Yeah. So I have done for top and the bottom plate.
So how to do threading on the other side, sir?
Okay. No, for the other side, we should have actually made the bigger stand, just like how we extruded here, and then over there we should have done the threading.
Sir, or we can just give threading for the full length, no, sir?
Yeah, we could give for the full length as well. Yeah. But anyway, we would have to nut the bottom plate.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done this, right? Till this, everyone.
Yeah, done, sir.
Yeah. So now in the bodies, you could just click any body you want and go to physical material or appearance. You could change the color. You could give a particular material to it. And yeah, that's pretty much about the designing of a drone frame. Yeah. So basically for 3D printing, we use PETG, PLA or ABS plastic. Yeah. But normal drone frames use carbon fiber. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ma'am, you guys have any doubts?
No, sir.
Yeah, just save the design. Maybe next week we could try to do some simulation with this design. Okay.
Sir, how to apply the material?
Just select body, go to physical material, and then let's say you want ABS plastic. Okay, so that's ceramic, electronics, lot of things. Go to plastic, ABS plastic, and then drag the image to the drone.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, can we know the weight of this whole setup?
Yeah. I'll show that. So So above bodies as a drone, right? I mean the file in which you named your design, right? So I have named it as a drone, so it's drone v2. You right click it, go to properties. Come to properties.
Sir, can you tell again, sir?
Yeah, that's just so you have named it as something, right? That will be your that will be over here. Right click it, go to properties. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so here there's this physical option. Click that, and you could see the mass of your drone, the volume, and all this stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the center of mass, everything. Any more doubts?
Any doubts, guys?
No, sir. No, sir.
Physical material, normally what should it be, sir?
Yeah, for physical material, if you're using a 3D printer, you could use ABS, plastic, PLA, PETG, something like that. Yeah.
So is the carbon fiber option?
No, I mean, I don't think we could use carbon fiber in 3D printers.
We have to, sir, CNC.
Yeah, we could do something like CNC or laser. Yeah. If you're gonna use 3D printing, yeah.
Sir, another material we can use is PLA.
Yeah, we could use PLA, PETG, ABS. These are the common materials for 3D printing drone frames. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we reduce the weight of this drone by making some slots?
Yeah, we could make some something like that, or that's an option called generative designing. That's that's a design option right in the top left. Design, the drop down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you could see this generative designing. So basically, what generative designing is, it's an AI-based technique where we automatically reduce the mass. Instead of we manually doing it, the computer will do that for us. It will do that, and it will optimize the design such a way that we have less stress and strain, less displacement, and all the frequencies and all. It will take care of everything, and it will give us a very optimized design.
So can you do and show?
It's gonna take a while again. I mean, maybe we could try that for next week.
Okay, sir.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
He'll be here for next week too. Okay, we'll ask him
Yeah.
how he's going to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
He will
Ma'am.
take note of it. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you please upload this recording as soon as possible?
Actually, tomorrow is Sunday and Monday, I think the institution is on leave. So definitely Sir will get back to you. As he said, maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, he will give you the recordings. Fine?
Monday or what? Monday we have college.
No. Yeah. Monday we have college. Sorry. I mean, after that, Monday he will ask. Definitely they will give you by Tuesday or Wednesday, right?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Sorry. Fine. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Just save this design. Maybe next week we could work on the generative designing, and we could do some simulations as well.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine then. If you don't have any queries, please you can leave.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So I'll end the meeting. Yeah, bye.
Sir,
So will you be sharing the model?
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, also where can we access the recordings from?
Recordings actually Sir will give you. You can't access. It is shared in cloud. So we need to get it from that authority.
Sir shares it on his YouTube channel, I think.
Yeah, he said he'll share in YouTube. Maybe I need to ask him how he is going to share it.
So basically, when you finish a design, click Control S and click Control S and then give a name for your drone, and then there'll be a lot of locations in which you could store it. I mean, considering you have some folders built in, so you could select any folder you want your drone to be placed in. Click Save. That's it. And so it will be in the cloud. So you could take it anytime from any laptop. Just if you sign in with your account, you could take the design.
So we cannot save in local.
Yeah, we could save in local as well. Go to export. In the export, you could give any name for it, any file type, and then you could give a location for it. Location in your local. Like you could save it in your downloads or wherever. And then click export and it will export. It will take some time to export, like some 2-3 minutes. Yeah, you have to wait for it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Jaren.
Thank you, ma'am.